Today we're going to go over some little things that I really want to see added in GTA 5 on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Starting off with allowing us to change the color of stock rims. I think this is desperately needed because it would make a huge difference for so many cars. For example, the Nero Custom. These two cars have the exact same rims. One are the stock rims the car comes with, and then the other one are the rims that Rockstar added later. These ones just look so ugly and gross. And then you take a look at the stock rims. You can never get them in black, which really sucks, but the wheels themselves look beautiful. Another great example is the ZR380, specifically the Nightmare version. If you change the secondary color of the car, it changes the color of the tires. It's an amazing feature, but then we can't change the color of the rims. If we could, it would look awesome. But if we do change the rims to something else, obviously the tires are just going to be a regular color again. So what's the point of even adding them if we can't customize the rim alongside the tire that's there? So these little things like this would be great to have in GTA 5 because you can make some beautiful builds, especially because Rockstar put so much effort into creating some of the rims and tires that we have in GTA 5. It's a shame that we can't customize them. Here's a great example of this with the Thrax. I changed the stock rim color to black, and then I started messing with the primary color, and it changes the Trifade logo in the center of the stock rims to whichever color you make the primary color. And it looks awesome. These little features are so cool, but it's a shame that we're not going to be able to properly utilize them just because we can't change the color of stock rims. It's something a lot of us have been wanting for a very long time. Like I said, Rockstar puts in so much effort to creating these cars and making their wheels look beautiful just so then we can't change the color of them whatsoever. Like I showed at the start of the video, the Nero Custom is the perfect example for this. Look at how beautiful this car looks with those blue walls on there, or whatever color you wanted, because you can change the color of them, but you can't change the rim color. It's just a small little thing that I really hope is added with Expanded and Enhanced. This next one I'm like 90% sure is going to happen, but it's adding more street vehicles. We already got word that Rockstar is going to make the traffic increased in the next version of GTA 5, but we don't know if we're going to get different types of street vehicles, because we all know all the vehicles we can find on the streets, but we can't find any cool street vehicles, I guess. Like, it would be awesome if they added some of the newer cars, and maybe even some of those cars can be modified, which would be awesome. Now, obviously, those modified cars and those more expensive vehicles, we wouldn't be able to store in our garages, but we'd still be able to drive them around on the roads and steal them from pedestrians. And I think it would be awesome to have in the game, because, yeah, we do have a ton of street vehicles in GTA 5, but it would be way cooler if I saw a Zentorno driving around, or a Thrax, or a Nero driving around on the roads, instead of just the basic cars that you see every single time you play the game. And in story mode, we have stuff like this. You drive around and you see tons of modified cars driving everywhere, and a lot of the cars we never actually see driving around in online. Adding a small thing like this into GTA Online honestly would make it a lot more realistic, because it's based in Los Angeles. You're not just going to be seeing basic shitty cars driving around on the streets, you'd be seeing some beautiful cars driving around. Yet, in the online version of GTA 5, we rarely ever see this. So adding this to online, I think, would be perfect, and since they are increasing the traffic density, I'm really hoping that it's not just the exact same cars we see driving around every single day. I'm hoping for some of the other cars we have in the game to make an appearance on the roads of Los Santos. Another cool little feature that could be improved in GTA 5 on next-gen consoles is going to be racing NPCs. Now, as you guys know, if you pull up to a stoplight and you see an NPC sitting in a nice-looking car, you start revving your engine or doing a burnout, you start racing them. But there's no countdown or anything like that. You just start racing, and then eventually the NPC is just going to turn off the road in usually about 5 to 10 seconds, and that's the end of it. Nothing really happens from there. If they were to improve on that a little bit, I think it would be kind of cool. For example, maybe adding like a countdown, and then there's actually a little blip on your map where you need to race to. It doesn't have to be far. It could be a quick 10-second race, or maybe it is across the map. Who knows? But just a little feature like this where we don't need any kind of monetary prizes or anything like that, I think would be awesome, because like I said, it's already in the game, and if they could just make it a little bit better, it would be a lot more fun. Because if you're playing GTA 5 by yourself, and let's say they do actually end up adding some more supercars and stuff like that NPCs get to drive around on the roads, you pull up in your Bugatti and you see some NPC sitting in a Ferrari, you start honking your horn and revving your engine, and then a countdown starts, 3, 2, 1, and you're both off, and you have to drive 0.5 miles away to the finish line, and then boom, whoever wins, wins, and then you keep going on with your day. It would just be a simple little feature they can improve on that's already in the game. Just before we get into the final thing that I want to see added in the next gen version of GTA 5, let's take a look at this video sponsor. If you love playing GTA Online but you've been getting somewhat bored of it recently, why not check out Grand RP? They are one of the most popular RP servers out right now with almost 10,000 players active across all their servers. They also have a huge selection of cars, over 350 in total, and new ones being added almost every single month. Unlike in GTA 5, you can join a bunch of different types of organizations in Grand RP, like 5 different types of gangs, the police, the government, or even work at a hospital. If you guys want to play, click the link down below in the description, click start playing, choose your server, fill in the information, and click register, then download the launcher and start playing GTA 5 in a way you've never experienced before. And the final little thing I would love to see added would be adding animals to online. I really never knew why Rockstar removed animals back on PS3 and Xbox 360. According to some sources, they were removed because these older consoles couldn't handle it, and they stated there is less traffic in GTA Online because it created a lot of lag, trying to sync all of that together with all of the clients in the session at the same time. But as you know, Rockstar did state that traffic in online would be increased. So maybe we're actually going to be seeing some animals roaming around in GTA Online when this new version of GTA 5 is released. It's pretty clear Rockstar is going to add a ton of stuff to GTA 5 on next-gen consoles, which in my opinion is why the date was pushed back so far. So I'm hoping to see some of this stuff, and obviously a ton of other awesome stuff as well. Comment down below some little things that you guys would love to see added to the next-gen version of GTA 5. We're just going to have to wait and see. In a couple of days, we'll know exactly what is going to happen. Make sure you guys turn post notifications on so you don't miss out on any more videos, and with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one.